One of the great things about new stages for these past 9 years has, for me, been watching an audience respond to the work.
Well, the first audience really teaches us the play, or at least informs us about the mechanism of the play.
You know, the audience actually has a huge role to play in just helping us understand what we have, and that can help inform the writers thinking about what they want to do next.
To work with the actors, to see it on its feet, to see how the different elements work together will be incredibly invaluable. I just can't do it at my desk. I mean, maybe somebody else could, but I can't do it at my desk.
Amplified is a great phrase because we're sort of really kicking up the process, which I think is only going to help these writers in the further development of these plays.
When developing new work, the greatest resource is time, and that's time with actors, and also time with a stage and a space, and also time with an audience. And often in a workshop you get a little of all three of those things at most. But in this case we get all three.
We're now going to invite subscribers to have the opportunity to see the plays in a more fully realized production.
Playwriting is a really unique art form. You know, it's an art form that's meant to live in 3 dimensions, and it's a collaborative art form where the writer wants to have these other people come into the room and help them realize their vision, a director, actors, designers, and an audience ultimately.
A play script is a document for a live event, so the reading only partially gets into our realizing, what is there, or certainly my realizing sort of what is there.
More of a physical staging, fully memorized, fully presented. And we're going to be doing 6 plays, 3 of them in front of the subscribers and 3 of them in a reading situation that resembles the earlier new stages.
But this is like incredible because we get to go more deeply into the play, and having a Chicago audience and having that one reading was already enormous because people came sort of from different areas and living different kinds of lives and with different interests, and that was really, really interesting to me and valuable.
And I think an audience cannot help come out wanting to talk about the plays because they're provocative in the best sense of sort of asking the audience to look at the world with which the playwright is confronting.
Having multiple audiences really helps me understand how the play works in a way that having one performance doesn't always, partly because every audience is different, and it's also just hard to know whether some part of your play works as well as it does one night, or whether that's like kind of a fluke and maybe the next night it's like it doesn't quite land the right way.
The actors find, well, we thought this was funny, nobody laughed. Now we know.
So I think the more that we can do to give writers opportunities to continue to write, but with all of those collaborators in the room and with the feedback from the audience, that's how plays come to be.
I basically feel that any great theater is only as great as its commitments to new writers and to new writing. And then when we present a new play, we're trying to create the definitive production of that play, and a play that hopefully will go into the canon as a classic play. So we're trying to approach a new writer with the same respect we would one of the greats. I think that new writing and the development of new writers and the production of new plays is essential to who we are at the Goodman.